Hello and welcome. This is GomJabbar on Battle.net and Kengo on YouTube. This is going to be a Terran versus Terran matchup at Bronze League. I'm the blue Terran spawning in the north, and I'm going against Glomper, the red zerg at the bottom. South, and whatever else you want to call it. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, this is a really crazy match. It's probably my most epic match to date, which I guess isn't saying that much. I've only had like 17 games, but in any case, let's see. So, yeah, you'll see why. This is a very long match. I'll split this into a bunch of parts for YouTube. And I'm putting down my supply at 9. Let's see. My opponent is scouting. Nothing too complicated. I'll just speed it up a little bit. And I'm not sure about my timings on my barracks right now for my build. I'm putting my supply down at 9, and I think I should be waiting until 11 for my barracks. Except that I don't really. I put it down on 10. So I don't know. I'll have to fiddle with the timings, but it seems to be working okay for now. So I'm putting down my second supply at 12. And what's my opponent doing? He's got a gas and a spawning pool. And let's slow it down a little bit. Now I'm making my first marine. Keeping up my very high APM of 30-ish. And you'll notice that I am not getting my second gas too early like I usually do. I'm trying to work on that. And putting down my... What am I doing now? Putting down another barracks. Very good for me, and that's something else I'm working on. Now my opponent's really good about this. He keeps the zerglings at the Zelnaga watchtowers. He controls them for the entire game, pretty much. So very good job on my opponent. And I get my scouting SCV in here, but it doesn't survive very long because of these zerglings. But I managed to see the spawning pool. I saw pretty much everything. So that worked out pretty well. And getting my orbital command. So right now my early Terran strategy against Zerg, it's pretty basic of course because I'm not that good, but what I figured out is if he goes roaches, get Marines, Marauders, and maybe tanks. If he gets Zerglings, Hydralisks, or Mutalisks, get Marines and Hellions. And that's been working out pretty well so far. So you'll see that I have to contend with both roaches and everything else in this match. This is like everything that Zerg can make shows up here. Well, I guess except like infestors and I don't know, whatever else. But, well, you'll see. All like the basic, you know, standard Zerg units show up here. And he's got a bunch of zerglings. Getting a Hydralisk den pretty early, I guess. I don't know how early that really is. So I've already got my factory up making Hellions. And I've got 2 barracks, one with a reactor. And I should be making a tech lab pretty soon. I forget if I make a tech lab or a reactor on this barracks, but maybe I'm waiting a little too long. Because of this wall off and all these Marines, I can hold off any early Zergling aggression. So I think I'm okay. Now I scan this and I see the Hydralisk den and the spawning pool. Which means that I'm thinking, okay, I'm not going to be dealing with roaches right now. So I throw down a reactor for my Marines, and I put down another factory for Hellions, although I guess I could have gone for a reactor on this factory instead, but whatever. And now, what am I doing? Making a supply depot. I'm at 36 out of 43. I guess that's okay timing. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I should pretty much be making constant supply depots at this point, I think. And still training SCVs. Let's see, let's check out the income. We're pretty much exactly even on income. I'm slightly ahead, barely. Army size. He's a little ahead on the army, actually. We have the same supply. Do we? I have 2 more supply, but he has a few more workers. So I'm going to start moving out early. That's something else that I've been working on. I realized from watching my replays that I was not being aggressive early enough. I could have attacked earlier. So in this match, it actually doesn't work out too well because he has all these Hydralisks, but I thought that I think it's still a good rule of thumb to be attacking this early. I should be moving in with these Hellions to harass his drone line. I don't do that. My micro is not that good yet, really. My reactions are like a spayed kitten. They're just very woozy and kind of lethargic. Anyway, all my forces just get totally surrounded by Zerglings, and I thoroughly lose that battle. This is a very close game, as you'll see. And at many points, my opponent is actually winning. Right now, he has a superior army. He has more food. And he is moving out with the Zerglings. These guys were rallied to his natural, but I very quickly changed the rally points. I'm still trying to macro here. I'm building another factory for Hellions. And he is setting up camp over here by the watchtower. Very good. There's one Marine. I forgot about him, but he's going to get toasted. Ouch. So that, showed me that something's up. And I'm putting all my guys rallied over there to my choke. To one of my chokes. He could have come around here and caused a lot of trouble, but anyway. And good control of his Zerglings. He saw those Hellions and just retreated immediately. Very, very good. So, I don't think he lost any Zerglings there, did he? But, yeah. Very, very good control. So I have 2 barracks with reactors. I'm making a 3rd barracks, and I've got 3 factories. I don't know about this many factories. It's kind of a lot. So, I'm going to switch this factory off of the tech lab and put the barracks down. This is the first time I've done this sort of building switching, but I'm going to try it more often. And look, I missed with the barracks. That's pretty funny. Missing some battles down here. Nothing too worth considering. My Hellions aren't doing that great against his Hydralisks, but that's okay. And now I'm just moving with my all-Marine force. He's still way ahead in the army, so it looks like I'm not going to be doing too well here. But I'm just going to chill out as a natural. Just relax and take it easy while I build more Hellions. And the reason I got this barracks at the tech lab was not for Marauders, because I don't see any roaches. It's for these research. I'm getting stim. Because stim is, I'm finding, very, very, very useful. He still has no roaches. He's going for pretty much all Hydralisks and a couple of Zerglings. So my unit composition is actually pretty good, I think. I mean, I'm not macroing as well as he is. My army is smaller. Although actually, well, he has a bigger gas. I have a bigger mineral army. I think we're pretty close, actually. I have a bit more food. Yeah, I don't know. I'm spending a lot more on army, so maybe I'm doing okay. I don't know how to read that quite yet. And I'm just macroing up, and now I've decided to move in. Maybe a little late because of these. Oh no, my Marine's okay. But his Hydralisks are very good. He's got good micro on him. Pulling him back, getting the Zerglings in. So once again, my opponent is really good control here. Let's check out the EPM. I am at a roaring 180, 100. I'm up there. We're both up there pretty high. And my force is once again going to get destroyed here. So I'm losing all these battles, and he's ahead in the army. I'm 10 ahead on food, and I'm keeping my minerals pretty low. My gas is kind of high. I think I see this and take most of my guys off gas soon. In terms of income, I was pretty far ahead now. Yeah, I'm ahead, so that's good. He's ahead on gas income, but I don't really care. I'm not using a heavy gas army anyway. He finally gets his expansion down. This is a little late for him, maybe, but I think it's okay. I don't have an expansion yet. I should be getting it. Look at these mineral patches. They're getting pretty low. Got some idle SCVs. That's fantastic. And I'm getting armor upgrade. Cool. I'm not getting turrets yet, because I don't see a spire. He has an infestation pit. So he could make infestors, I guess. He's putting down a spire and a nydus network. Oh yeah, this is going to be a fun match, right?